All right, so here we are with the second notebook flip through. Starting off here with the Oscoxa. I think this is about where we left off with the first one. So again, this is just my notebook where I keep all the lecture notes plus the stuff that I find in the textbook that I think is useful to like remember. For reference, I have the. I'm just gonna flip through them just because this is all like notes and chicken scratch, and you're not gonna be able to see this. This is the stuff that I think we did in class one time. This I kept here just because it's like an easy reference point that shows the different metatarsals, the different views of them. But yeah, this is all my chicken scratch and everything. I have the larger textbook. I forgot the name of it, but that's why I take a couple extra notes from that one. I don't have the small handbook. So I'm just going to try and get through here as quick as possible. This is all just like, I don't want to take up too much time with this, but. So here's all the notes. And I know none of it is like color coded or highlighted or anything. That's usually because I don't like to use that sort of thing with these books because then it always just bleeds through the paper and it makes everything hard to see on the other side. Then again, I just use the one side, so I can probably get away with doing that, but I never got around to it. So then here's the other part of the notebook that I keep. I keep this one with all my sketches. This one, starting off with the Oscoxa, the Anonymous, I have a couple different views of this one. This was anterior view, lateral view here. These are all the ones that I get from the book, the textbook. So they're usually all right side elements. Here we go. Intersuperior. This is a fully articulated pelvis right here. So it includes the sacrum, the two innominates. I just have the main portions labeled as well, just because I didn't see a point in labeling everything again after I had already had a couple different views of it. Okay, so then this femur. All the major parts labeled. Again here, femur. This one I kind of had some stuff bleed through from when we were doing the color coding for the articulated foot, which I kind of regret because now it just bleeds through the paper and looks really bad. But so here's that color coded. This side, these are all long bone shafts. Long bone shafts are actually kind of important for me because I honestly I'm still super confused on them. Like this is the stuff that I study the most probably, just because it's what I'm lacking. More long bone shafts. Tibia here. Just did anterior and posterior view for that. And then fibula as well, just anterior and posterior view. And then here are all the tarsals. Oh, tarsals and metatarsals as well. Metatarsals right here. I just keep these ones relatively simple sketches for those, just because I find it a lot easier to just use the ones online to study. I just keep a couple in here just to keep them. Here, this is an articulated knee, patella, and then here, and the articulated ankle. I didn't include the articulated foot in this one just because I already had one in my book. And then probably my worst sketch of all time, the articulated human skeleton. It looks, I mean, it works. Yeah, but it's not super pretty. So yeah, that's pretty much the entirety of my notebook. Well, for the second half of the semester.